Mayor Bill de Blasio and the school chancellor of New York City unveiled the most detailed plan for the reopening of schools in the fall. One America's Sinclair has more.
Mayor de Blasio announced on Wednesday that public schools here in the city would still not fully reopen come September, saying that classroom attendance instead would be limited to 1 to 3 days per week, while having kids engage in remote learning for the remainder of the week. His office says this is all in an effort to continue to curb the coronavirus outbreak.
So parents want this for their children, and they want this so they can restore their livelihoods for their families. Parents are speaking loudly and clearly, but everyone understands whatever we do has to be first and foremost seen through the prism of health and safety.
Under de Blasio's plan, school principals will spend July determining which of the 3 staggered schedule options to adapt. That decision will depend on how many students and staff can fit into school buildings while social distancing. Chancellor Richard Carranza stated during the unveil that the 2020 school year will be like no other that we've experienced.
Let me be clear. New York City students will be learning 5 days a week, whether it's in person or at home.
De Blasio was asked how the city planned to offer aid to working parents. Yet neither the mayor nor the chancellor had a plan for parents on those remote learning days.
We're going to have to figure out more in terms of childcare. This is something we're going to be building as we go along. Some parents are going to be able to make it work under current conditions. Some are going to need extra help, and we're going to work over the coming weeks to find other ways to help them.
This announcement came as President Trump pushed for physical reopenings with a threat to withhold school funding if local governments don't get in line with his demands. His tweet read, "In Germany, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, and many other countries, schools are open with no problems." The Dems think it would be bad for them politically if U.S. schools open before the November election. But it is important for the children and families may cut off funding if not open. New York City's school reopening plan must be approved by the state. Governor Andrew Cuomo said that decision will come in the first week of August. Now, City Hall does not yet have the exact numbers on how many families plan on keeping their kids home from school. They plan on formally beginning to ask families starting next week. Now, we're told if these numbers turn out to be much higher or much lower than originally anticipated, these models could change once again. Sinclair, One America News, New York.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.